What up, people? Welcome back or welcome. Sincerely, thank you for being here. I hope that this finds you when it needs to find you. I hope that you hear what you need to hear. And what I think we all need is to start acknowledging what we have. Now, I know it's not that simple. I get it. Sometimes we feel like we have nothing, and sometimes it's a lot easier to focus on what we lost. But what we have is life. The beautiful gift of breath in our lungs. And I don't think we see how special that is. That you woke up to see another day. That you were handpicked by whatever created you to open your eyes one more time. And I'm not sure you see how proud you should be. How far you've come. All the progress you've made, you're abundantly worth it. And that's even before all the progress you've made. You were born worth it. And maybe you feel guilty for that. Guilty for being worthy. For having this breath, having these privileges that come with life, the gift that you have, that you feel deserves to be shared with the world, and how vain and egotistical that is. Because maybe you realize not everyone has that. Whether it's the breath you have, the food, the water, the home, admitting that you're worth it not only feels corny, but it also feels like you're claiming the people who don't have that aren't worth it. That's not the case. We're all human, we're all worth it. You're no different, and I'm no different. Why waste the gifts that you do get by being so worried about who doesn't have it and where? Selfish, right? Maybe. But all I'm trying to say is that just because someone else is hurt doesn't mean you can't heal. Knowing your worth could be that massive centerpiece in a puzzle you didn't even know you were working on. Reminding yourself of what you have and why you deserve it, not what you lost and why you deserve that, could be a massive step towards getting the more that you've been asking for. And maybe you'll only gain more by realizing you have enough, that you are enough. Maybe you'll never know how to appreciate what you gain until you love what you have. And in case no one's informed you lately, you're gaining ground. Even if they're small steps, you're still moving. You've improved from who you were yesterday solely by waking up again today. These are things we don't hear often. That's why it's hard to believe, it's almost hard to accept. Because then there's no excuse left for when you're in that deficit mindset. I get there's thousands of reasons why we don't do it. But whatever's yours, it's not true. You can move on, you can love what's still here, and ironically, whatever excuse you have is yours to have. As in, no, you don't need to hold on to it, but it's officially your responsibility to grow from it. And isn't that beautiful in its own right? That whatever loves, hates, builds up, or degrades you is yours to own. And this little ball of emotions attached to whatever topic you're dealing with won't leave your side until it helps you become a better person from it. You can view it however you want, but you can't change what's yours. You can't ignore what you have. Sometimes what you have is painful. Sometimes it's joyful. Sometimes it's the strangest balance between being hurt and being deeply at peace with that being a part of your growth. There's no straight and narrow, there's only a path. I can't promise you much without knowing exactly where you're at and who you are, but I can promise you that the lows will feel lower. But the highs will carry true value. Being present won't instantly make you feel okay, but maybe in time you'll learn how. And you'll at least learn how to feel in the process of trying to feel out your surroundings. So it's time to look around. Time we connect with our surroundings and with ourselves. We should get familiar with all we have and all we've lost. Because whether it's pain or peace, nothing happens without presence. So look around at all you have. Everywhere you've been and plan on being. But most importantly, where you are. Don't let what you lost stop you. Instead, use it as fuel. Fuel for why this present moment is so much more of a gift. Because maybe nothing lasts forever. Maybe everything does. We don't know. The only thing we truly know and the only thing we truly have is the present moment. So do your best to be there. Now I know that's hard, I know it's not simple. I get it that every time you sit still, there's something inside of you that makes you want to crawl out from inside of you and go anywhere other than here. But the closer you can get towards processing the things that irk you and treating them as if they're the things that will grow you and heal you, the better life will be. If you can appreciate every downfall and treat that as something that's a part of your process, life might just get a little bit easier. I can't guarantee that because I'm not on the other side of it just yet. But I find these moments where I just look around and I say, that hurt. Yeah, that hurt. Actually, I'm kind of satisfied with the fact that that hurt because that means that I could feel. Because that means that I could take part in the life that's around me. That means that I'm actually here. That means that it's not all pain, but I get the opportunity to feel pain when it's here. And that little split second of joy within me is what keeps me going. And I think that that's a value that will live with me for the rest of my life as long as I keep up with these patterns. And I hope you do the same. Honestly, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking part in my processing and my journey and all of this. I love you guys. Seriously, thank you.